Hey, I bet you clicked on this video because you just bought or you want to buy an Ooni pizza oven. These are awesome ovens, but they take a little practice and technique to get used to. Maybe you just had your friends over for a pizza night on the new Ooni and it was a total catastrophe.
You don't need to do anything. Watch this.
Sure, your friends were all nice and told you it was good. Little do you know they stopped on the way home and picked up Papa John's.
I've had over 40 pizzas in the last 30 days.
Stick around because these Ooni pizza tips will take you from a pizza zero to a pizza hero. Materials you're gonna need is a pizza oven. You're also gonna need a pizza peel. I prefer a wooden peel. This is called a turning peel. It's not necessary, but it's helpful in turning the pizza. You'll see that later. And the last thing is a thermometer to check the temp of your pizza oven stone. Cool thing about it is that you can also check the temp of your own skin. Weird. It always says too hot. When you smile, the girls went wild with Let's start off by making our pizza dough first. This recipe uses 00 flour. If you're cooking it inside, I highly recommend using bread flour. You're gonna get too chewy a pizza dough with 00 flour. But 00 flour works great if you're using an oven like an Ooni or an outdoor brick oven. To a bowl, add 500 grams of bread or all-purpose flour. Add 350 grams of warm water to a liquid measuring cup. Time to get fancy and bust out a small digital scale.
That's just fancy talk. If you want to be fancy, hold your pinky up like this. The higher you hold it, the fancier you are.
How's that?
To that, add 1.5 grams of active dry yeast, or about half a teaspoon. Add your yeast to the water and whisk. Get your extra fine sea salt.
Damn!
Measure out 13 grams or about 2 teaspoons. Add your flour and salt to your mixer. Pour in your yeast water and mix on medium for about 2 to 3 minutes. The target temperature for fermentation is around 80 degrees. Cover the dough and let rest 20 minutes. Flour a work surface and knead the dough until it is very smooth. Add a small amount of olive oil to your bowl. Cover the dough and hold for 2 hours for the first rise. Divide the dough into 3 even dough balls, weighing about 280 grams each. Place dough balls into a proofing container and place into the fridge for 24 to 48 hours. Okay, first tip with your uni is you're gonna wanna preheat it. So, got our dial here. We're gonna start our oven and we're gonna turn the dial all the way to high. Turn around to here and show you the inside. Okay, a little hard to see in there, but the flames are on full blast right now, and we're gonna let this oven preheat fully to get the stone to about 900 degrees. That takes about 30 minutes. Okay guys, we've had our uni preheating for about 30 minutes or so. And we are at about 800, about 750 at the front. So plenty hot. Now here's the trick. Before you make your first pizza, we have the flame all the way to high. And you need to go ahead and turn that all the way down to low. And I'll walk around to the front to show you that. Okay. Flame rolls over the top a lot less. You're not gonna burn your top now. You got your stone plenty hot, and now you're gonna get a nice even cook on your pizza. Gonna go with our first pizza. It's a margarita, and our dough balls have been sitting out for about an hour and a half at room temp, and now they've been outside in the heat, so they're ready to go. We're gonna get it into our flour mixture first. Coat both sides really well. Now, push in the middle to the edge because you want a crust. Should be a nice air pocket. If you use the dough recipe I showed you, you should have some nice air formation in your dough. Give it a flip. Do the same to the other side. You want it nice and thin in the middle. Flip again, and if you need more flour, just put more flour on top there. You can always wipe it away. Okay, now you go up in your knuckles, and when you do your knuckles like this, not knuckles like this, like this. And you won't need to move it too much because this dough is already pretty relaxed. And by that, I just mean it's been at room temp for a little while, so it's really soft and easy to work with. If it's too cold, it'll be kind of elastic on you. And stretch back. Okay. And just pat it in the middle to make sure you get any air bubbles out. Okay. Now dust your peel with your flour lightly. Shake off the excess. Get your dough on. Add tomato sauce. All the way to the edge crust there. Now some Parmesan. Whole milk mozzarella. Basil. And to help keep the basil from burning, we have this pizza oil. It's good. It's kind of like spicy and just really good. It's olive oil with jalapenos and herbs. And you want to make sure and get it on the basil leaves. That's what keeps it from burning. Okay, now we're ready to bake. A little pre-baked pizza. You get a close-up view of it. Remember, our flame is low. Before you put the pizza in, you want to give it a shake to make sure it's still moving. Okay, now we're ready to go in. This is gonna cook in about a minute and a half. getting a super nice edge crust on that. Gonna be lots of air inside of that. Okay, pizza's done. Alright, and to keep it kind of crispy on the base, put it on a cooling rack first and let it just sit there before you slice into it. We're gonna wanna wait about 2 to 3 minutes. A common complaint of the Ooni is that you can't really get a crispy base, and it is hard. So if New York crispy is your style, this is probably not the oven for you. You can just make it in your home oven with a pizza steel or a pizza stone. But if you like Neapolitan style pizza, then these are great ovens. They cook really nice, but the flame is so hot on top that you're gonna have a tough time getting a crispy base. Okay, still delicious pizza, just a very different style. I love it, but not everyone does. I've waited as long as I can. It's time to try a slice. I love this kind of pizza. It's so fresh tasting. It's delicious. I hope today that you have learned something about the Ooni pizza ovens. Maybe I talked you out of buying one if this isn't your kind of pizza style. But if you like this kind of pizza style, then you're gonna love these little portable ovens like this. And I think you should just get one. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe.